Hello everybody, Skyrain here, back again with another Diablo Immortal video. Guess what? More bugs! More bugs. I honestly don't even know where to begin. There's not going to be too many, but I'm going to try to go over them quickly. It's just disappointing because it seems like there's a whole bunch. Oh, there's a hidden layer. I need to get those, but oh well. I'll take the hit. But yeah, there seems to be a lot more since the most recent patch. In them attempting to fix, I guess, the set debacle and bringing that under wraps, they seem to have broken a lot of things in the process along the way, which is, I don't know how that would be tied into their programming, but nonetheless, here we are. Now, let me bring up this video clip here I have from a Battlegrounds. This has apparently been happening to some other people I had asked, and so it's not, sadly, an uncommon thing. It's the first time I got to experience it, so it kind of sucked. But anyway, let me pop this on the window. Here we go. All right, so we're on the defensive side. Let me give the breakdown here. We're on the defensive side. The idols are making their way closer to the gates as we're trying to defend. Now watch if you notice what happens here. I'll pause it and play it back a couple times, but you should probably see. Here we go. Actually, let me go over and make it easier for me here. Alright. So there I go. I'm poisoned and all kinds of nonsense, of course. So I go back here to heal. There's a demon hunter, and right there, look at that. Look at that.
I require aid.
And then look, they try to go to the crystal. So being that the first time that happened to me, I'm like telling people as I'm down here, like, they straight up went through the gate. There they are again. So I respawn, and I actually forgot to not take the portal and run to the crystal instead, and I could have turned around, but then I think I found them back out here again because all they could do at that point was to run back. The idols actually have to go and make it to the there they are again. Yeah, see, so yeah. And then I said, yeah, they jumped back out. But yeah, let's roll that back. As you can see there they are. And right here, I think actually the screen will cut over as I'm healing and start to make me move because they're shooting at me through here. So I was like, okay, I'll move over here. You will see them slip through the crack on this side right here and enter. Right there. There they are. Slips right through. So, yeah. And obviously, you know, they chased me all the way in here. The idols.
I require aid.
Yeah, let me get back to where it's not so red. There's the auto progress. Look, like halfway. This one's a little further. But yeah, that's a bit ridiculous, I think. Go yet one more time. We got video evidence of this. I went back too far. I went back too far that time. We'll just do this one run more, one playthrough more here of this showing, but this is absolutely stupid. Absolutely stupid. And then when I asked, I was like, oh, so this happened to some of the other people when I posted it in a Discord, and they're like, oh yeah, that's happened a couple times now here. Watch, right there, right, slip through. And then, you know, continue to chase me down and whatever. But then I'm like, how far in? And then, of course, like right there, they're like, oh, I can go to the crystal. No. That was really dirty when they did that. It's like, thankfully, the crystal heart is not unprotected until they get the gates down. Thankfully. Because that would be really busted stupid. But yeah, so that's a bug. Obviously, and a very ugly one, too. One of the ugliest ones out there right now, in my opinion. So, yeah. So there's one bug. These other ones I don't have video evidence of because they kind of happen randomly when I'm doing random dungeons or open world farm. But today I wish I could have recorded it, but it happened too quick. Let's see. One instance was we were running through the pit dungeon, and right before the boss, there was like 2 elite packs and a rare. So we're like, oh, cool, lots of pet food, you know, let's go and kill them. So we take out the 2 elite packs, and the rare, I think, had clones, maybe? I don't know, it didn't really matter what the rare had, but they ended up falling through the map below us to where we couldn't attack it anymore. We were all standing around like, what the hell? And I tried AoEs and all that kind of stuff, wasn't reaching. Then all of a sudden, sometime later, it fixed itself. In this case, it reverted back above ground somehow. So it fixed itself, and then it had the little dot 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 above its head running for a while because it was resetting. And then once that wore off, we were all standing around like, oh no, we're killing you. So finally that went away, we were able to attack it again, and we burned it down like immediately at that point. But that's one of the other bugs that I've been seeing a lot more frequently, more often than not. Before, it used to be this notorious one in Storm Point, where there would always be like an orange Ancient Elite on your map by next to one of these teleporters, and it would be below the map forever. It was like a permanent fixture. It's like, oh cool, an Ancient Elite. Oh, never mind. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on with these, but it's happening frequently. Now it's happening. That's the first time I saw it recently. It happened in a dungeon. Treasure goblins. Treasure goblins are even worse. They're doing the same thing in the open world. They will straight up just drop through the map, especially in Storm Point because of the elevation changes in that map, I think. That's where I've had it happen to me multiple times now with treasure goblins. They'll just straight up go bottom up, out, down on the map. You can't reach them anymore with any of your attacks, and all you can do is hear them and see a little glimmer of their portal opening up, and then go hee and run away. So yeah, there's that one too. I've already this has gone on for long enough. I don't want to have this video go on for any longer, but there you go. There's video evidence of people just straight up slipping through the barriers and battlegrounds. Apparently, it's sadly enough, I guess, a common thing. That was the first time that happened to me, but I have video evidence of it. So there you go. If it hasn't happened to you, be thankful. Again, like I said, they can't attack the crystal until they get the idols to break down the barrier, which is good, because that would be even more busted if, you know, they slip through. Like that one tried to. They immediately ran towards the crystal like a dirtbag. But anyway, there's that. You know, mobs falling through the map, can't attack him anymore, that kind of thing, especially treasure goblins, which really sucks. Oh, and I should have probably started the video out by saying this. I appreciate, and believe me, I'd like to be a voice for the voiceless in the sense of passing this on to the devs myself, as, you know, and doing my part, but I am not in the partner program, I am sorry to say, because I started this up a little bit later on, and I am offering my free-to-play perspective because I didn't see practically it anywhere out there before, so I hope that everybody appreciates at least this viewpoint being presented compared to all the other ones out there who have, you know, obviously spent money and whatnot in their accounts. I have not. This is a completely free-to-play perspective viewpoint on this game from my channel anyway. There will be other videos, of course, of other games coming up here aside from just this one, but bringing back to my point, I am unfortunately not in the partner program, so I cannot pass this directly on to the devs as much as I would like to, or else I would have been just like constantly been bombarding them with things by now. But obviously there are a handful left that are still in the program out there. You know, Apollyon and Echo, two off the top of my head. What was it? And there's a couple other ones too, but I remember as well, and I did respond to a comment with this stuff too, that they tried and they got to a certain point where they just got fed up because they would constantly be sending it off to the dev teams like, hey, this and that, this is a huge problem, da 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 da, and then it would basically fall on deaf ears because they just flat out stopped caring, which is unfortunately not all that surprising given the two companies involved with this game. But we'll see. And I was gonna make another video about somebody at Activision that was finally gone because of the turn of the new year, and everybody should be celebrating and throwing a party because that asshole is gone. But and if you know, you know. I might still do another video on that at some point later on as a separate thing, because it does merit attention. But anyway, there you guys go. Honorable mention. Somebody in the clan mentioned this, and I'm gonna put it here at the end. There was times they thought it was a bug. It probably is in a sense, but there'll be times where if you go into a hidden lair and you're recruiting people to come join you, you put up the post, you know, because you lock down the hidden layer by going inside at the start, and then you go and put up your post, try to get 3 other people to join in, and sometimes what happens is they will mash you in together with another party that's inside another dungeon, and then it's like, well, if I leave this dungeon, it's gonna close, and then it's gonna bug out, etc., etc. It's like, no, I'm staying here, and then you leave that party, do a post again, and the game throws you back in there with them again, and it's like, stop. So that's an honorable mention. It's been a bug that's been going on for a while, which sadly is part of the reason why I almost just pretty much run hidden lairs by myself, and just I'm tired of the nonsense. But sadly enough, I mean, I do like to get the chest at the end, and for everybody, you know, you get, you know, more chances at legendaries and better loot, etc., and party gems, but sometimes it just isn't worth the hassle, sadly. Very sadly, actually. But anyway, I've rambled on enough. Take care, you guys. Hope you, if you have any other ones recently as well, continue to add them into the comments. And like I said, go to the other partner program people and you know, leave a comment there as well and say, hey, check this out or whatever. You can even link my stuff. Well, no, don't, you can't. That'd be bad. Don't do that. Never mind, I just thought of that immediately and I had to shut that down. Don't do that. But you know, you could mention me maybe and say, hey, you know, look at this video from you know, the battlegrounds showing people slipping through the barrier, that kind of thing. Or the other couple, 2 other bug previous videos I posted, and you know, we're sharing comments in there, going, and you know, we're sharing information back and forth, which is, you know, the idea here. But in order to really get the point across to the devs, I don't know, you're basically gonna have to go to their, you know, go to their offices and duct tape them in their chairs and stick their face in front of a screen and be like, look, this is what you did, fix it. But anyway, I'm gonna stop now before I start going taking that a whole different direction. But anyway, take care everybody, till the next time, see ya.